Peace to the Adrian. Blessings from the Most High Jah. Rastafari. Psych, nah. See these locks, man. I'm gonna show you how much they don't matter when you dealing with someone who's dedicates his life really to the Rastafari movement. Yeah, I had to cut it. I know, right? But don't worry, the locks will be back. I just cut it so I can grow it back naturally, so I can start over and have a fresh start. I feel like I'm gonna have them forever, right? So I might as well have them the way I want them. Yeah, but that right there, that was just showing how an image of a wolf, you feel me? Like a wolf would try to portray as the sheep, imitate, wear the sheep's clothing, infiltrate the sheep, and then deteriorate it from the inside out, just like a disease. That's why we gotta watch out for these wolves, because they can be dangerous if you let it. But yeah, this segment is gonna be talking about the wolves and the lions. You have to know the difference between a wolf and a lion. See, these wolves, man, they're everywhere. It's a difference like between what they call themselves Rasta, and then you see someone who actually follows the way of Rastafari, the movement, the way of life, you know. And me, I wanted to talk about like it's I'm from my old videos to my new ones to now. You could probably tell the difference because it's crazy. Like I've learned so much, and my mind it's grown so much over time. And just when I look at the old videos, I'll just be like, damn, I wish I could say more. Like I wish there was more I could say, but because I knew enough about it, but I knew so little that I couldn't expand my knowledge to the world because it was all I knew at the point. But I mean, hey, I'm here now, right? And you'd probably tell from my videos I've grew mentally, and that's the whole key. That's the key right there. Growing, expanding your mind, free your mind. But hold on real quick. But yeah, it's different because these wolves, they come around trying to act like I feel like they're looking at Rastafari as a fad, as a trend, trying to do it because they like the dreadlocks, or make up a sorry excuse to smoke the tree of life. Like they're smoking it, but they're not even using it to meditate. Basically, they're just wasting their life. Like if there's no point in anything you're doing, no foundation to why you're doing it, then it's pointless. That's where we mess up, because my bedrooms, they don't know their identity. They're confused, just as I was. Cause me, I grew up from a family of Christianity, and as I grew up, I knew, I looked around a lot. I did a lot of knowledge and research to just of life period, because I was wondering why I only knew so little, why I only knew this much, and I felt so trapped. So I felt like I had to expand my mind, and in doing that, I want to make sure I have knowledge to overcome all odds, to never feel like this again. And somehow Well, I say by the light of Jah, he guided me to the way of Rastafari, and I never look back. I thank him for that. So it's a blessing that I came to this point of my time, this point of my time, because I was confused. I didn't know what to believe. I didn't know what was right. But I still feel like even if I am confused and don't know what to believe, I know I'm staying true to my identity, real from the roots, real from the roots. So I'm glad I'm here now to this point just to speak and have reasons with my agents, cause I feel if you're around a Rasta, you should be growing every day. You should learn something new every day. Just a person, period. Cause we all seek knowledge over time, either it's for the good reasons or for the wrong reasons. It's just to get through life. You have to learn to understand and then to overstand that point of life so you can conquer. Just like P.O. and me, we're a product of our environment and we're a product of our enemy. That's just how it is. But yeah, if I run across a dreadhead or rude boy, whatever you call him, and I see him, I'm gonna give him some words of enlightenment. He came across my path for a reason. Can't have them out here, even though if they really are into the mindset of becoming or learning about the way of life of Rastafari, then I'm going to enlighten them. I'm going to give them some type of knowledge, because I don't want them walking around here embarrassing himself and us, like for the confusion and for the better of him. Like, I'd rather help my veterans. Like, for me, I'm still learning as a student, but but we all are. Any real Rasta should tell you that we even though how much, no matter how much you know, you're still a student, because we follow the Jah law. We follow Jah, and he tells us to learn, and we need to we need to learn over time to grow. You can never know too much, so I keep continuing going to progression to learn over time, and like me being as young as I am, like that's good, because a lot of my veterans around here, they're not what I was on, what I'm on now. They don't know as much. Like a lot of old heads I see that know a lot of wisdom. It's like after. My bad, Adrian. But back then, I was saying, like, it's a lot of old heads that try to teach me that be on the I be on the same page of what they be on at a young age, and that's good. I'm 18 now, so I mean, I'm glad that I have a strong enough sense of myself to push forward and move towards what I believe. Like I don't slack. I feel like you can't slack and you to get anywhere. Like life has no remote. You got to change the channel yourself. So I try not to let that like get in my way, as I would say. But these wolves, though, man, I guarantee you, these wolves, they have nothing defending themselves, like at all. Like like they say Rasta this, Rasta that from what they know in songs they hear, but if you don't have no identity, no foundation of where you stand, you're just gonna get bulldozed over. Real talk. Like if you don't, what's a good? I'm gonna tell you a good symbol of identity to really have strength in your identity. Here's the three things. First, it's your culture. And when I say culture, I mean language. The language of what our people spoke before English, the language of what the king of Ethiopia spoke, his imperial majesty, the highest side, the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. You feel me? You have to have language to first have a foundation of your identity. Then you have to have two. It's your flag. You gotta have your flag. You know what I mean? If you rocking with the colors because you like the colors, I see, but know what they mean. If you going betray this and come out saying Rastafari this, Rastafari that, you know what I mean? Have a knowledge, have a sense of what you're talking about. Don't just jump into something you know nothing about. Real talk. Like the flag I wear upon my head. You know what I mean? I got plenty of flags. Like I got the Bob Marley, and you see the Bob Marley. Hold on. Okay. Now look at this one. This one is the Lion of Judah. You feel me? They're two different flags, but they all resemble the same thing in a way. Look at the. Alright, you see this one? Look at the lining. Red at the bottom, yellow at the middle, and green on the top. Red at the bottom, yellow in the middle, and green at the top. See? Stands for the blood of our people, the sun that gives us love to grow, and Mother Earth. Like if you don't know the order and you got the order all wrong, then get that together, because you can't be out here looking like a fool. Don't nobody want to look like a fool. But yeah, like you have to have your culture, your flag together to show what you represent, and then you gotta have the last your land, where you come from. Where's your property? Where I stand for Africa. I stand for Ethiopia. I plan on leaving United States of Indonesia soon, because it's not home. Even though you say he's going further into poverty and all this that's going on in life, but at least I know I'm home. Like, and I have no problem with that. I can live life without a lot of things we have now. I mean, just my mindset, my pride is strong enough to continue through life without all of this. But yeah, like it's you have to have your for identity, true identity. You have to have your culture, language, your flag, and your land. And we are far from our land. We need to get that back. We got to do better. We got to do better. I needs to do better. Cause it's sad, but I'm just trying to. I don't want to get too much about Rastafari. I just want to get to so you can point out the difference from what you see from these false flaggers out here and the people who actually study the book, the codes, the scriptures, the Bible. Every real Rasta true Rasta should read the Bible. That's just how it works. It was said from His Majesty that the Bible was the guidance. If you're lost and you seek Rastafari as a liberty, then you have to look into the Bible. It's not nothing I'm forcing you on, but it's just something we follow by. If you don't follow what our Black Messiah says, then who are you following? Who are you standing for? You're not preaching Rastafari. You're not standing for that. Ooh, it's just like it's a lot more to it than what you think. It's a lot more to it than what I thought. But I'm willing to give myself what's the word, like self-obedience to where I can learn, live freely, and let go. Like my third eye is open, and Ionized eye has never been like this open to what I see now. Like it's so much I cut. Like vegetarian wise, you want to go half ass. Like vegetarian, that's cool. That's partially that's what I'm on too. Like I don't consider myself as a vegetarian, but I consider myself as not eating red meat. Like I don't eat meat, and I try to substitute little snacks and treats and candy and all that for actual fruits, vegetables. Just making my temple a better place. You feel me? Just making my body better. Like I'm not gonna worry about somebody else. The more I'm worried about myself. Like it's hard. It's really hard trying to keep yourself up. It's easy. It's better for yourself, but that's why you have to make yourself obedient to what you say. Basically, practice what you preach. So as that, yes, it's a lot to it, but it's just get your knowledge together, get your research together. I don't want to see you fall. I want to see us rise, uplift, overcome, stand up, conquer. We don't need to be living like this and living trapped. If you see trapped, you're doing something wrong. You have to let go of whatever makes you trapped. You just have to. Yeah, like I was saying, you gonna have to let go and live. Like I say this because I care. I care for my people. I'm 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 actually for my people. Like anything I do is gonna be for the better me, myself, and I all around. I and I as a unity, as an INT, as an INT. Real talk. So I'm I'm for my people. That's one thing I could say. And my pride is stronger than anything else I have of me. Like my name. People wonder where I got the name Icy legit from. Like you gotta think of it more as a moral thing with me past the the other commercialized statements that you hear from these other artists out here. Like Icy, like legit, it's just legitimate. Like I try to keep it real. I try to keep it true to everything I say. But like Icy, I say that because instead of looking at it like, oh, he icy because he got like 6 chains on, this, and that. Nah. I won't even rock more than 2 chains if it ain't something I stand for, like home and the unk and ever liberty. But like icy, I got that name. I would say that's my Rastafari name due to my music name. That's what I go as. Cause Icy is saying like, look at it, take it, just stay with me for a second, bedrooms. Okay. What is life? Life is water. Water's all around. So what is obvious? It's obvious that life is water. What is our bodies? Our bodies are 90% water. So it's our bodies are water, our life is water. So basically I'm solid, obvious. I'm a manifestation of myself, and it's say what you see is what you get. And for me to be icy, I gotta have a cooler, right? I gotta have a cooler. In the world, Mother Earth, she is my cooler. She keeps me cool at all times, no matter what circumstances I'm in or how I run into across an obstacle. Like she keeps me cool in this frozen state to where I will not budge for any part of the devil. Like I will not move. And so icy is just saying I'm solid, obvious. I'm life as you see it in myself, because I'm a manifestation of myself, you know. It just sounds way more better than saying I wear all this jewelry, I'm iced up, so call me icy. No, I'd rather take it as a moral thing. I see it like that. Like everything I say, I stand for it. I stick to my roots. When you look at me, it's like you're seeing a tree with years of wisdom. Not even a full grown tree, just a baby tree. Just staying to the roots, growing, do not move, but see everything around us. That's why most trees are smarter than us. Imagine what they could see if they had talked through all the things and years they've been through. Like, that's what you look at me when I like my dreadlocks. They will be back. I'm growing them back. Cause I just wanted to start over naturally due to I'm going to be having them forever. Fuller, thicker, real lion locks. Nothing's going to stop me. So, and no products whatsoever. Still no products. Only shampoo with natural black soap and sometimes Kurt Coco Castile, but that's the farthest I'll go. No grease, no 360 waves. I might go for the Huey Freeman if anything. But yeah, it's it's my way of life. I don't look at Rasta as a thing, but a spiritual thing. But when it comes to things like that, for the opposers, for the opponents, I will use that term religion to get over by, because I know I got rights when it comes to certain laws and things they lay down. So I can have my rights. You got to know your oppressors to overstand and overcome them. So yes, to my opponents, I use it that religious trick, but it's personally with us, it's not my religion. It's not I religion. It's not just I culture. It's not just I spirituality. It's I way of life. It's I liberty. It's how I live. It's I live by the Jah Allah, and saying that, I feel like I'm, what would you call it, a lion. I don't need to ask another Rasta for a Rasta person his opinion on this and that. I'll ask to gain more knowledge, but I won't ask if somebody asks me a question about Rastafari, I will answer it myself, because I know I'm strong enough and have the mind to know what I'm saying, strong enough to answer that question. I don't need no help, because no matter how young I am, I'm wise at the point where I can speak for myself. Basically that's why I do this music. I love music. I don't think I will go mainstream. I hope I don't. It's really not for that. I'm not for the money and the Franklins, none of that. I'm more for the love of music. Even if I never do go mainstream, I'll always put out music, because it's just something to have a passion for. I'll sell my soul for love any day, not money. So saying that, I will always be this. I don't even call me a hip hop artist. I call me more of a liberator. Me, I don't really think I'm that good at speaking for real. So with me, I like to speak my mind through my music, through what I go through in life, how I feel. I speak it through music, because music is the. Sorry, my camera keeps slipping. It keep cutting off and turning back on. But back to what I was saying, music is it's the rhythm of love for real. Like, music brings me at peace. Real talk. Like, the only things that could bring me at peace, like what really brings I at peace, is my family, chilling with my queen, and music. It's just so peaceful. It just especially reggae, especially like reggae, dancehall, any type. It gives me a good vibration, and that helps me meditate when I'm down, when my mind's not in the right place, in the right area it should be mentally. So I I will continue to do music regardless of whatever goes on. I will continue to do music regardless, and I have a mixtape dropping. I don't know. I haven't put a release date on it yet, but I have a mixtape dropping soon. It's called Icy Legit presents Rasta music. I kind of simpled it down for the viewers who really don't know what I mean when I say that. Like I could have put a lot more thought into the name, but I didn't want to throw too much in it for them to go off. Like I wanted to simple it down for this mixtape, and the next one that will continue, like bring more Rasta wisdom into it for the ones who are just catching on. Because I'm trying to start a whole new fan base of positivity and succeeding and actually achieving your goals and just money, hoes, and bitches. So, yeah, Rasta music. It'll be out. It'll be out. Uh, I can't even say, but I'll let you know. I gotta let you know. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be fire blazing. I'm telling you, kings. It's I really do this. I feel like I can be that one, just like this guy right here. We not seen eye to eye. We not been in the same direction. Matter of fact, we are in the same direction. We not be from the same area, but I feel like I can bring righteous back, especially for the urban society. That's what I'm trying to do because it's sad and we're lost and we need help. My brethren need help. I feel like if they're falling, I'm falling, and I need everybody to go with me. But yeah, mixtape dropping soon. Rasta music. You can check out my default pick for the cover. I got one song on there that I put out just to keep y'all in tune. I'm still debating if I'm gonna put the song on it. It's called I Don't Like Positive Vibrations. Basically my own mix to that Chief Keef I Don't Like. But yeah, I ain't not gonna wrap this up because I got things I gotta do and get prepared for, and more reading, gaining more knowledge. You can never have too much. So bless up, stay up, kings and queens. Subscribe. Look forward to positivity from me. Stay in tune. I will keep putting up more videos. The locks will be back. just be aware. Just be on the look because it's not all bad. It's still hope, and as long as you got hope, because hope is so powerful that we can succeed and overconquer anything. That's so just be ready for what's in store later on. So big ups, kings and queens. Bless up, everybody. Stay up, Idrins. One love. Blessings from the highest side. Ja Rastafari.